Hello friends, now we are going to introduce collections in Java. Collections are an important concept in Java. Why? Because in real world projects you will mostly use this particular framework to group certain set of elements. Firstly, let's understand about what is a collection. Collections are like a container that groups multiple items in a single unit. For example, a list of student names, a jar of chocolates, a telephone directory. That's a good example. So these are all collections. So you can also see similarity with this and arrays, but arrays have their own complexities. Let's say, for example, for adding, removing, and then inserting items in between. Instead, collections provide a simplified approach to store and manipulate these items. So there are different types of collections. Okay, one of the popular collection is key value pair collection. So like a phone number and its corresponding name. So this is the visual representation of all the collection classes and interfaces in Java. Basically, all the collection classes have been initially defined with the core interface called collection, and from that the next level of division would be set, list, queue, and then the next slide we will see map as well. Okay, so set, as you can imagine, it cannot have duplicate items and everything inside it should be unique value. Then list is nothing but a list of items and it can be either synchronized or non-synchronized. So it can be array list, a linked list, or vector. Then queue is nothing but a list again, but follows first in first out concept. That's all. So likewise, set can be a hash set which is unordered, or a linked hash set which is ordered, and also can be sorted set. If you look at this representation of collections, the green color coded collections are the actual concrete classes that is implemented, and then the blue color coded collections are all only the interfaces. And then synchronization means only one thread can access the collection at a time. Non-synchronization is just the opposite. Multiple threads can access the collection at the same time. Then map represents key value pair collections like hash table, hash map, and tree map, and it can be either again synchronized or non-synchronized. So overall only 4 divisions in collections: list, queue, set, and map. And these 3 collections will have the similar set of functions like add, remove, and all. Okay, so likewise in map you will have get set functions for the key value pair. And then if you want to see the whole list, these are the whole list of functions available in common collection class interface: add, add all, remove, remove all, size, color, contains, then contains all, and iterator. Iterator is a very important function that you might use. Say for example, if you have a big list of items, okay, you can use this iterator to traverse through them easily, like next function, and then is empty to check if collection is empty or not. So that is all about collections in Java. So thank you friends, see you soon, bye.